Funding for this program was made possible by the Committee for a Clean and Beautiful Glendale.
Hi everyone, I'm Katrin Madatian,
And I'm Philip Eskandar.
here for NSTV, searching for the winter holiday spirit. Join us as we speak to a few residents and search for a few nicely decorated homes all throughout Glendale. And we're back here at 1607 West Kennett Road with Marissa. Marissa, who do you have with you?
This is Tiffany Ann.
Very nice. And here they have wonderful decorations. And she's going to tell a little bit about how long it took to set up this whole scene that they have going on.
Took about a good week. It takes a while.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you guys have created here?
Well, my dad likes to say it was his idea, but the mountains were my mom's idea, and we all pitch in. It takes a while because we have to repaint everything every year. So it's a process, but it always turns out pretty good.
And when do you guys start to set up the whole scene?
Usually it takes, we start probably about 3 weeks before Christmas. 3 weeks. Good amount of time.
You said it takes about a week, and who helps out with the whole decoration?
All of us. My dad is the light king. He has to fix lights every year, and then my mom and I usually will paint, and my dad builds and puts everything together. So it's all of us.
It's very nice. And how often do you guys decorate here?
We decorate every year, and then we put up for Halloween too, so you'll see our stuff. But yeah, my dad makes it snow, and when we eat dinner and people come up and take pictures, so it's nice. He makes it magical.
Very nice. And so I'd like to present them with the certificate for the Holiday Spirit Award. And Marissa, congratulations. It's very nice to be here in front of your house. And congratulations about your decorating. Very nice. And if people would like to visit this home, where could they find it?
We're between Western and Justin, so on Kenneth Road in Glendale.
Very nice. And they have a lot of visitors, and you might just be one of them.
Welcome back, Jewel City. I'm here with Sergic Manoukian here at 815 Monterey, who has another wonderful display of holiday lights. Sergic, would you like to tell us a little bit about it?
Well, actually, it's a really hell of a lot of jobs, and it takes me nearly 25 days to 30 days to put it on. And I get a couple of people, they help me out, but for the decoration I'm doing by myself. And this is nearly about 14 years I'm doing same thing.
Wow, that's amazing. And I can tell there are thousands and thousands of lights here that you see behind me. Do you know about how many lights you have up?
Well, actually I have 119,000 lights over here. And it's connected with about, I can tell you, more than 100 or 150 cords. It takes me a long time to do all this situation.
That's amazing. Do you have help that helps you put these lights up, or is it all you?
Not really. Actually, by my own, I can't do it in the 2 months either. Well, I get some people, they help me out. At least 2 people, they help me out.
2 people, that's great. So all this are 2 people. Yeah. And do you leave them up for quite some time, or how long do you leave them up generally?
Well, usually I put it on from 5 o'clock, I turn it off 10 o'clock, but sometimes the people, they come and ask me 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, they bring their nephew, their son, they want to see the place. I got to put it on in the middle of the night because they want to see the lights and all that.
That's great. And what's your favorite part of it? Is there one particular light piece that you like the best?
Well, actually, I love all of it. I mean, there is nothing I can say, this is a special, that's special. Every year I put more and more, actually. Every year I put some more of the lights over here.
That's great. And does your family help out with it as well? Do they like it?
Well, actually, they love it, but they don't help me. I'm doing by my own. They always encourage me. They put it on before Christmas. Always they say, Dad, this is the time you got to put the lights on.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, Sergic, on behalf of the Committee for a Clean and Beautiful Glendale, we'd like to present you with this wonderful award for putting up these great holiday decorations. Thank you so much for putting up the decorations, and hopefully we'll see these out here every year. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
Happy holidays.
Same.
And we're back with Francis and Joe Chavez at their home. Why don't you tell us where people can find you guys?
We're at 14, well, on the corner of Spencer and Central.
Very nice. And why don't you tell us a little bit about what the setting is and how long it takes you guys to set up?
Well, the main focus is our nativity set, and Joe traditionally takes off Thanksgiving week and it takes him for the most part all week to put up the nativity set and the creche and the reindeer and all the lights.
And so you guys start the Thanksgiving weekend, and how long do you guys keep it out until?
Well, we leave it out to the Epiphany, also known as Day of Three Kings, but that's really the full scope of Christmas season. But it's not Joe Chavez by himself. It's my friend Rick Connolly, who lives down on Gaylord, and also a couple other friends, his stepson, and a couple of my friend James Hawks, who unfortunately passed away this year of cancer, but he was a big part of this, and this whole thing is really about Christmas. So we have the Christmas scene, the nativity scene, and then we have our little reindeer, really the secular side of it.
Very nice. And tell us a little bit about your story. I hear that you guys had a little surprise about the size of the artwork.
Yes, my girlfriend asked me to go with her to Stats for the traditional 50% off sale. And as I headed out, Joe said, if you see a nativity set, I'd love to have one for the yard. So I said, okay. So I got there. It was, 4 in the morning. I looked up and I saw this beautiful nativity set. It was high on the rafters, and I thought, oh, that would be perfect. So 6 weeks later, it comes up. The truck pulls up and Joe's like, Francis, come out here. And I go, what? He goes, what did you buy here? He goes, look at how big these things are. And I came out and literally I was like, oh my God, it didn't look this big in the store. I thought they were maybe 2 to 3 feet, but lo and behold, they were literally life size. But at that point, we were, thrilled to still have them, and consequently, it's really been a blessing because the community has gotten so much joy, and we've gotten so much joy with sharing it. And then we had the creche built by a carpenter because, that type of setup, we needed something to house it. And Joe goes out to the equestrian center and gets the hay and the fresh Christmas tree, and just, we end up just making it a real focal point of our decorations.
The set came with a beautiful porcelain Jesus figurine. So traditionally we put Jesus out after the 25th, of course, and it is actually probably 3 years ago or so that we went out to dinner for New Year's Eve in Pasadena. We left about 10:30, and we got back home probably at 1:30, and come around the corner and look over, and lo and behold, little Jesus is gone. So obviously we were shocked. So, we put up a sign, return Jesus, no questions asked, and unfortunately nobody did return it. But our replacement Jesus is actually from a family down the street, the Centillo family, and that baby Jesus came from her family. So, when you talk about what's the reaction of the community, first of all, our neighbors love it.
Very nice. And so I have the Holiday Decorating Spirit Award here with me to give to the Chavez family. Congratulations, and thank you very much for decorating it so wonderfully.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And anybody that wants to come by and take a picture, I mean, people come by to take Christmas pictures. You know, come over, take your Christmas pictures. That's why we do it, to really create the environment of Christmas in the city of Glendale. Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining us, Jewel City. We hope to see your house as one of the houses next year. And for NSTV, I'm Katrin Madatian.
And I'm Philip Eskandar, and we wish you a safe and happy holiday season until we see you next time.
Funding for this program was made possible by the Committee for a Clean and Beautiful Glendale.